Let's talk about being in our 20s as you get unready with me. Life is confusing. I feel like at this age, there's so many people around you that have just graduated, getting their dream job, or they're unemployed, they're getting married, having kids, which like I am nowhere near. And I feel like we're always comparing ourselves to others, making us feel behind in life, when really that's the opposite. I'm literally 23 years old, graduated college, own my own freelance videography and photography business, and I still get confused sometimes with what I'm doing in my life. And it's okay. I feel like we find ourselves stressing out so much about things we cannot control. We're always focusing on the far future rather than the present and just taking things one day at a time. At least that's what I do, and I find that's the way that I stress the most. And I feel like one of the main reasons for that is social media. We're always looking at our phones and people are only usually posting the good instead of the bad. And of course, when you're seeing people live luxuriously, going on all these trips, paying for all these things, and you're wondering like how they do it, and it makes us feel set behind. At least that's what it does to me. And at the end of the day, we are only in our 20s. We have so much life to live and so much to learn. Some of the most successful people did not become successful in their 20s. And I feel like that's what social media portrays. So it makes me feel like I'm behind in life. And instead of awarding myself for the achievements that I make, I always am just continuing to try to find the next achievement I can do. You should be taking the time to understand what you have done in life and be proud of yourself for it. And I'm not saying you shouldn't always want to keep doing more, but don't forget to remember the things that you have achieved in such a short amount of time. Because although your friend might be getting married and having kids, God's plan might be different for you, and that's okay. So stop stressing about it and take things one step at a time, and I promise things will start to make more and more sense. I also feel like at this age, we're trying to find a crowd that we fit into. We may or may not still have the friendship with people that we've known forever, but at the same time, new relationships are blossoming, and you start to learn what type of people you want to surround yourself with and others that you might not get along with, and sometimes it makes you feel uncomfortable. I literally was like bawling my eyes out in stress earlier today, which is why I'm making this video. This is literally helping me just as much as it might be helping you. Just to remind myself that it's okay to be uncomfortable, to be confused, and not know what you're doing. Like at the end of the day, I'm only 23. So this is just your reminder to not stress out and not take everything that you see on social media very seriously. There's a lot of things that people don't show on social media that might seem like they have a perfect life, but in reality, that's not reality. I promise you are not behind. You're exactly where you need to be, and just remember to always pray to God to ask him for guidance in your life, and I promise he will provide. I love you guys all so much, and remember, do not stress. I believe in you, God believes in you, and I can't wait to see what more goals you achieve. Bye guys.